Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jesse, the Couch Movie Critic, and once again we are back in the kitchen, and today we're doing a very special unboxing, in part because I'm a huge fan of these games. We're doing an unboxing of Bayonetta 3 Trinity Masquerade Edition, and I'm a little late on the unboxing because I had actually pre-ordered this months ago through Target, and as a lot of people have complained, Target overbooks their pre-orders and then cancels them on people. And they said I was going to get an item that they showed sold out and no longer in stock sometime a month from now. And I said, screw that. And I was lucky enough to be able to get it pre-ordered the last minute on Friday from Walmart and get my hands on it. And it actually arrived today. So I wanted to go ahead and do an unboxing for you guys because I'm very excited about this. I'm not even sure how cool the content is. I'm really excited about the game. I love Bayonetta. The first one I played it when it originally released on the PS3, and then later on when Nintendo got them to do Bayonetta 2. I obviously got a copy of that when I got my first Switch, and it came with the full download of Bayonetta. So I have since then played both games twice. And this is just to show you the scale. Look at the size of the Bayonetta 2 case compared to this overall monstrosity. But yeah, I'm super excited to do this unboxing. I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My contact info is going to be down below. Let's get to it. Let's take a look and see what this thing comes with. So on the front here, we have just an amazing, it's like this metal holographic almost type cover here. It is embossed, so there is texture here. I don't know if you can see it very well of the letters, and even, there you go, you can see it there in the highlighting of Bayonetta, with some of the other characters that appear in the series. Won't spoil anything, from angels to demons to everything that's in the game. Obviously, it's the Bayonetta 3 Trinity Masquerade Edition, Platinum Games, Nintendo Switch. That's the mature. On the bottom side of it, just got the standard warning stuff with the Nintendo barcode and so on. On the end here, on the right end, is Bayonetta 3 Trinity Masquerade Edition, or Edition Trinity Masquerade, which is really weird because it seems like that'd be readable in either of those two languages. The top, it's got the Nintendo logo. On the left side, it's got the exact same setup. On the back here, you've got the different sigils of Bayonetta with the Bayonetta 3 logo. It includes a Bayonetta 3 game, art book, 2 alternate art Bayonetta game cases, additional games not included, and a 2-piece display stand. So it's also here in another language. I believe that's French. It's got your standard information about your game types and so on. Violence, mature 17 plus, violence, blood and gore, partial nudity, strong language. It's kind of cool. I found out today, obviously Platinum Games, Sega, that I found out today, for those of you who have smaller gamers in the house like me, FY, they do have what's called Angel Mode in the game. So Bayonetta is a little less skin showing than she normally does in some of the games. So you guys might want to check that out for the younger players. But let's go ahead. Let's get to this. We're going to start the unboxing. Let's go ahead and pop this guy open here. Cut this open right here with my trusty little orange knife. If I can get in there without cutting myself. That was enough. Let's go ahead and pop this side open here. Now be careful because I will be reboxing this at some point to put it away because it is so. And boom, there we go. That's all the contents right there. Let's go ahead and put that there. Move the box over there. And that is pretty dope. There are the 3 covers for the 3 games as it talks about having. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out real quick here and take a look what we got here. This is pretty good grip there. Let's go ahead and pull all 3 out. So that is all that's in that top part is the games themselves. What do we got here? So this looks like this is the extra art cover for Bayonetta. This is Bayonetta 3, obviously, and the extra art cover for Bayonetta 2. So those of you beware, obviously it makes this beautiful art image with the 3 of them. Know that there's only one game included, and that's Bayonetta 3. Let's take a quick look at each one independently. Obviously, we got beautiful art here of Bayonetta as she appears in the first game. No, actually, some of the hints, the child version of Bayonetta, some of the different points and things that are happening in the game. On the back view of Bayonetta, which is real common in a lot of the artwork from the first game. And then we're going to pop into this. We're going to open these as well. Let's go to the second piece of artwork we got here. Again, this is Bayonetta, obviously, 2 again. Some of the artwork, some of the playable, the other characters and NPCs and important characters to show up in the game. On the back, same thing, the Bayonetta 2 logo as well. We're going to hold this off to a side and open that. And then obviously we've got Bayonetta 3, the game itself. We've got here some great artwork of Bayonetta, the new Bayonetta 3 logo, the new suit she's wearing. On the side, standard Bayonetta 3. On the back, we've got Beauty becomes the Beast, La Belle devient l'Espèce. Apparently that's in another language, so I'm going to go back to reading in English. Empower Bayonetta to control demons, or even transform into them in this pinnacle of the stylish action series. Command demons to fight your battles, or take on their forms to use their abilities as your own. And then it's got the standard warning stuff and whatnot. And this is a new playable character, the third witch, being introduced into the crew. So we're going to put these guys off to the side, because we are going to be opening them in about a second. Let's take a look here. And this is beautiful. This is the art book that a lot of people, including myself, were extremely excited about, because this isn't like we get with some of the games or some of the custom copies that you get a pamphlet or a tiny book. This is a full-size, absolutely gorgeous art book that it comes with the entire game. And then that's pretty much everything that comes in the packaging. So let's go ahead and move that packaging off to one side. We're going to start with a quick look and pop open the art book. See what that includes. Oh, I'll knock the camera over. Be careful not to damage the book itself. Good gravy. There we go. Now without the glare, it's just an absolutely gorgeous look at it. It's the art of Bayonetta. Beautiful. It is embossed, the lettering. Beautiful image here. That silver kind of finish to it. On the side, beautiful spine here. Picture of the little stuffed doll from the first game, the little cat. Cheshire, the art of Bayonetta 3, and everything there. On the back, again, that same sash. And I won't ruin it for anybody, but somebody's boot there, character that we all know. Let's go ahead here, open this up, and I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous paperwork. It is quality. And it says, note, the artwork contained in this book may spoil elements of the game story or features unlocked through progression. The art of Bayonetta 3. So, spoiler warning right off the bat. This may spoil some stuff for you, but if you want to see this, go for it. If not, fast forward through it. Great shot. All the different art angles for the artist of Bayonetta and what to expect with her as well. Another shot. Some more designs. Oh, apparently her sassy, classy look when she's not being the witch that she is. Some of the art samples, weapons, colors, glows, different charms again. Is not in English in some of it. Viola, which is a new playable character. A lot of this stuff is in another language, but it gives you an opportunity. Oh, her katana's kind of badass, so that's something to look at. Spike, shock, bleed, stay, different types of stuff. Her makeup, and apparently a demon form that she could take. Got Jan. There she is, looking very ladylike this time around. Again, her art, her designs, her eyes. Other characters and personas. So these are the other playable characters. Enzo, and, well, let me not give up names, so I'm going to keep going. Oh, there you go. Luca, as he appears. Rodin. Pen Pizza. I'm intrigued to see where that's coming from in the game. Enzo and Connor Sigurd. That's interesting. The Arch Eves, whoever these characters may be. Again, spoiler, as these are obviously new characters. All across. Some very cool looking new characters coming into the fold. The Demon Masquerades, obviously these are the demon abilities across the board. Which even that angel mode that I mentioned earlier changes some of the characters' designs for the less skin showing. Phantasmaria, Gamora was the last one. Giant evil spider. Malphus, kind of winged demon here. La Bolas, kind of tiger demon-esque. Baal. Seems like there's going to be a lot less of the hair type demon and actual physical manifestations. Millet and Chutul, which is some kind of Alverone. Which reminds me a lot of the clickers from The Last of Us. Kraken. War Train Godun. Umbra Clock Tower. It's kind of cool. Some very steampunk looking thing. And like I see, these are the individual components. They're different eyes. They're different looks. We got the weapons. Classic trademark guns. Oh, some new toys. Looks like a version of a 50 cal. Again, spoiler alert on all this stuff, guys. Let's keep going here. Oh, she's got some new weaponized boots and gauntlets. So that's going to be interesting to see how this all play. Some kind of mic here. I'll give you the names on this stuff, because I'm pretty sure we got to earn some of this stuff. These are train-based weapons, thematically. Some of the demons that will appear. Madam Butterfly and Madam Styx. Gamora and the Phantasmarania. I guess these are the demons that they become when they're called. They're summoned like those girls we saw, and then they become these monsters. Malbus, Laulus, and Aronis. So this is going to be interesting to see how this is going to come into play. There's Baal and Mikatalanta Chulti. So all of them seem to be going, Kraken and the War Train going. All of them seem to be transforming somehow. Umbran Clock Tower and Cheshire. Cheshire's adorable. Let's go here, Strider. I don't know if this is some kind of mount or some kind of villain we're going to be facing this time around. Holy shit, they've decided to bring in homunculi and homunculus into the game. So, intrigued to see where the story's going. Really trippy, guys. This is a big book. I mean, this is a big book. This is a real, true, dyed-in-wool, put on your bookshelf kind of art book. It is. And I'm over on page 110 at this point. So I am all in now to show you guys. Just some amazing artwork here. And not all of it's in English, so don't get too excited. You can't read all of it. I mean, you could use Google Translate. Right on this video, actually, I would think. To translate large parts of it. Environmental and stage objects. Apparently they're going on a cruise of some kind. And the world's going to end while they're on a cruise. Pen pizza. Winging your way with your piping hot pizza. Now that costume for Rodan seems like it's going to be interesting. So that's going to be something to see. Guess he's closed Hell's Gate, the restaurant, and now he's got a pizzeria. Probably more lucrative. So there's definitely going to be some open world environments. It looks like it's a lot more man's world this time around, less of some of the mystical places like we saw in the first game. I mean, the second game was that one town. So it looks like she's traveling parts of Europe, Japan. It's just amazing. These designs are gorgeous. This will come into more context as we play the game and understand where she's at. Some of the characters seem more in tune with some of the artwork as far as being in the environment. Oh, looks like we might be going to the underworld. Some of the background art that's in the environments. Apparently some Egyptian themed areas that we'll be going to. Yeah, some ancient Egyptian temples. Horus. This is going to be intriguing. France. Torn up versions of the world. I mean, this is some of the vehicle mechanics, art designs, things in the background that we'll see. This, the end of the world apparently is going to appear. Or some kind of runic environment. Scale rendering so you can see what it looks like. Some of the more mystical components. environments and stage arts. These are gorgeous. What is it going to be the test facilities between levels? Like in the older games where you used to practice between levels. Another lab style looking place. GORC somewhere in the United States, so she's traveling to the US this time around. This one. Birthing chambers for the homunculi we saw earlier. Some military weapons. Ancient temple. The gates of hell. This might be the gates of hell this time around. So that's interesting. Some of the more artistic components. Some of the beers, the alcohols, it looks like. Maps. Cheshire. Design stuff. Other assets. And valuables. Witch trial. Some of the pendants it looks like in the game. Some of the possible masks I guess somebody may wear. Weapons and things that compose themselves around you. Yeah, but that's everything. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's, you know, this art book alone makes this version of the game worth having. Just absolutely gorgeous. I want to play the game to understand more about where these locales are within the confines of the game. Let's go ahead, let's get to it. Let's opening up these individual cases. So let's see what we got here. So this is the Bayonetta 2 case. I'll go ahead and pop this guy open. Now for those of you expecting digital downloads of these games, it is just cases. To replace the cases on your pre-existing versions of the games, there is no digital download or physical game of Bayonetta 1 or 2 in here. This is just kind of, I guess, superfluous to the ad, but there it is, just an empty case with some really, really nice art for Bayonetta 2, or Bayonetta 1 here. So we're going to put that there. That's Bayonetta 1. We're going to jump over to Bayonetta 2. I'm going to open that guy up too. We'll take a look here. Same thing. Empty case for Bayonetta 2. The idea being if you physically collected them, I got it when Bayonetta 2 came out, so if you physically collected, you could take these standard Switch cases, put them here all together in this box, and you have one display place for all 3 games, which I think is still kind of cool. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the real deal, what we all wanted to see opened. Bayonetta 3. What I find interesting is that those other cases have these really artistic styles, and this Bayonetta 3 case is the standard Bayonetta 3 case. I think that comes with all of them. So there's not a huge jump there. And boom. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. There is the 3rd case to match the art style of the other Bayonettas, so that you have 3 complete cases. Let's actually take a look here. Obviously, this is the game cartridge itself right there. Can't see if it focuses on that. Oop, dropped it. But there it is. It's the same Bayonetta 3 logo that we've been seeing in all of the artwork, but this one actually comes with a 3rd case, an insert, which you can reverse. And by reversing it, you wind up getting 3 artistic versions of the case. So you get, oh, and it makes one art mural all together. Check that out, guys. See the way they all, well, each one has its own color. Each one interlaps. You have Bayonetta here, tying over to Bayonetta 3, and then Bayonetta 2 on the far end. So it's a nice little touch where all of them combine together and it becomes a display piece for all 3 of them together. That's actually pretty freaking dope. I'm loving this. I'm looking forward to this. And if you look, really, this is the cover of Bayonetta 2. It's just more artistically done. So there it is. Well, there you go, guys. That's everything included in Bayonetta 3, the Trinity Masquerade Edition. This is now to celebrate the baddest witch out there. And for those of you that are fans and like the art books, this is definitely a version of the game to buy. Otherwise, get the game. Enjoy the game. I bet you it's going to be killer. I'm looking forward to the reviews that come back. Regardless of all this drama about the voice actors, at the end of the day, it's about the game, so that's what I'm looking forward to. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.